Yo, it's Chris from LaserLemming.com, and you are seeing gameplay. Yes, I have recorded gameplay. This is a gaming channel, and I do enjoy being in front of the camera, so that's not going away. But I also know that sometimes you guys like looking at something else other than my pretty mug. So I've recorded some gameplay videos that will sporadically intervene on my channel, including today. Now, I got a new mic. I hope it sounds nice and crisp, but we'll move on. I digress. That's enough of that. The big news today is 343 Industries. These are the current developers of the Halo series, including the much maligned Masterchief collection. I spoke about this collection earlier a couple times this year and at the end of last year. It was released and it was just an unfinished piece of junk. I mean, I guess you could play the single player well enough, but even that had some issues. But it was the multiplayer that was just completely unplayable, and to this day, it's still not done. Well, good news, guys. Good news. 343 Industries has announced that the Master Chief Collection is finally going into beta. Yep, that's right. They released it in November, and in January, starting January 23rd, they're finally going to be going into beta. Great news. Great news, right? Officially, the story is on the HaloWaypoint.com. They said that in the recent weeks, we have been conducting extensive internal testing of an upcoming content update for Halo, the Master Chief Collection, aka one big fucking patch to fix this broken game that we released to you. So, given the scale of the update, which includes changes to the matchmaking experience and party system, we are expanding testing to include select members of the Xbox One preview program to ensure the official release is the best possible experience for all players, aka a beta. And they go on to say explicitly this is a beta. They are beta testing a patch, an update. They're beta testing an update for this broken game. That's how broken this game was when they released it. Now, I don't know who fully to blame for the Master Chief Collection's state as it is. Microsoft's probably the biggest culprit here to point your finger at. 343 Industries, they're the developers and they have to take fault for their own product, but I'm absolutely sure Microsoft demanded that this game was ready by November because they wanted to have a Halo game this year. They had to have a big exclusive, and what's better than 4 Halo games with multiplayer for all of them, just to kick off that brand, get it going, keep it fresh in your mind before Halo 5 comes out next year. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, and now it's officially going into beta. I think this is a sad state of affairs. It really shows where we've gotten here as far as how bad we've letting things become. We buy broken games, Master Chief Collection, Assassin's Creed, Unity, any game that requires a huge patch on day one it's a bad sign. And I called this a long time ago when the multiplayer wasn't going to ship on the disc. And you could say that it was just too big, but even 343 Industries said if they had more time, they probably could have made it work. And it clearly was not a finished game. But I'd like to know your thoughts on this. What do you think about the idea of a beta coming out for a game that's been out for, November, December, January, about 3 months now? What do you think about a beta coming out for a game that was already shipped on a disc, and clearly the data on that disc was not complete in any sense of the word? What do you think? What are your thoughts on this? Will you keep supporting games like this? Will you buy Halo 5 on day one? Let me know, comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.